Continuing coverage on the shooting involving ICE agents in Stanislaus County.
Yeah, it was all caught on camera. Remember this? According to the acting ICE director, the agents were conducting a targeted vehicle stop to arrest Carlos Ivan Mendoza Hernandez. ICE says he is a suspected 18th Street gang member wanted in El Salvador for questions in connection to a murder. ICE
says as agents approached the vehicle, Hernandez used his car as a weapon and tried to run over an officer. Agents then fired what officials call defensive shots.
Well, he's now recovering at Doctors Medical Center in Modesto. His family was finally able to visit him for the first time today.
ABC 10's Gabriel Porras is there now. Gabriel, give us the latest.
Yeah, Chris and Laura, his family is grateful for that visit, grateful that he is still alive. His attorney visited as well, and right after continued to dispute most of ICE's narrative. Taking her first steps out of Modesto's Doctors Medical Center Thursday, Cindy says she can finally feel some relief.
I'm happy and grateful that it is not that worse.
Grateful it wasn't worse. That's how his fiancée described seeing Carlos Ivan Mendoza Hernandez after he was shot by Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents in Patterson Tuesday. He's been hospitalized since then with no visits from family or his attorney until this morning.
He's in stable condition. For sure he's injured. His arm, his part of the mouth too also is injured. There's so many shots that he got into his car. And for him not to get anything on his head or even his body, right, this part of the body, any organs, I think that's a huge miracle.
He is very clearly traumatized.
ICE says Mendoza Hernandez weaponized his car during a vehicle stop by trying to run over an officer, prompting the officers to open fire, his attorney pushing back.
The shot started firing before he moved the vehicle. He was simply trying to get away because at that point he was in fear of his life. Up until that point, he had pulled over, he had been calm, he was just saying, hey, you know what, I don't want to get out, I want to talk to my wife, I want to figure out what's going on. And for some reason, the officer started shooting. At the time, ICE said agents were trying to arrest Mendoza Hernandez and calling him a gang member, wanted in El Salvador for questioning in connection to a murder. But his attorney disputes that, saying his client has no legal immigration status, has never been part of a gang, and was previously acquitted of murder. We just want to gather the truth of what actually happened, because in the moment it clearly got very confused.
I do feel hope. I think things are going to come up suddenly, right?
Family members are hoping that he can be released from the ICU at some point today. Now, his lawyer says that while law enforcement is inside of his hospital room, his client is not currently under arrest. Live in Modesto, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.
Yeah, good to know, Gabriel. Thank you. Keep us posted as you learn more. We also want to point out the FBI is handling the investigation into the shooting, and they say because it's still an active investigation, no new information will be released at this time. Gabriel, thank you.